Hello, it is me again, back at the How to Build video. Today, we're going to do the second ride in the roller coaster section, and one of the rides you get when you start out, the Wild Mouse. So today, we're going to be building one. If you didn't know, wild mouses are... These have roller coasters. See how they lift and, they go back and forth. And, that's a really old one. I actually think that's probably one of the oldest. It usually is a hill and it goes up and down. Sometimes sometimes the turns are on like an angle. Like the new Minnie Mouse, how like the bank turns are on an angle. But another way of Wild Mouse, there's a drop in front of it. So we are going to make a Mac Mouse, a Mac rides Wild Mouse. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna place a wild mouse off to the side here, and they're gonna build your stations. You don't need a ton because it's a wild mouse. And I'll add some more, don't worry. So first thing, you can honestly build the whole thing with basic editor, but I usually just use it. I usually like to make the first hill using basic editor, sorry. So first thing you do, make a hill and click on the steep drop, make it go down, and then make it, what the heck? And then don't add the piece, sorry, that was by accident. And then add it, make it up again. Wait, I'm so sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to, I'm sorry, I really messed up. So yeah, you're gonna do the exact same thing. So you do a pretty big drop. And then you go back up here, and since that you have a lot of speed, so you build a straight part. And many of the things people do, they're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna build a normal wild mouse, how it goes back and forth, But there's actually a more realistic way to do that. If you go to sharp turn right, see? Sharp turn left. It's a sharp turn like a wild mouse. Sharp turn right, it's a sharp turn like a wild mouse. And you can just build one. If we go back to Chrome, if you go to Wild Mouse Coaster, see, it kind of has pretty tight turns, And the reason why is number one, to get those lateral G-forces, I think, yeah. And number two, so you have the sensation you're gonna fly off the track, which makes it fun. So just make a bunch of straight track. I'd say about up to here. Yeah, and then you can do that. You can do this with advanced editor too. See, you can do it with advanced editor, and you can do those tight turns with advanced editor. So how you do it with advanced editor? Drag it, put it back, and you can go snap node to grid. So it's the same thing as there. Because if you didn't know, I know some of my friends don't know, so I'm actually gonna tell them. They know if you're an advanced editor, you go to basic editor, you can't do that. But if you want to get back to Advanced Editor, press Snap Node to Grid. So that's exactly what we just did here. Oops, I think I saw this. So you can do that with Advanced Editor too. Honestly, this is the first time I've used Basic Editor to build a roller coaster in probably a year. Like, I haven't built Basic Editor with a roller coaster in so long. But Wild Mouses are so easy to build with Basic Editor. There's almost no point in Advanced Editor, where Advanced Editor you can do a whole other things, but this one, you can do the same thing, just it's so much easier. And just keep making those sharp turns. And then don't end the video because you're like, oh, don't, I swear, don't. So I'm just gonna make some more. Actually, we're gonna keep it like a just a small wild mouse. So here, after it goes straight track, you want to do a drop. It's wild mouses. Usually have some dips and drops. Don't ask me why I changed to stalls. I swear I did. So I used to use Basic Editor all the time, but now I never use it. And you can just make it go up to the same angle. Usually wild mouses do this stuff at the end. Which actually I would recommend and you could do straight track, maybe a few bank turns. I'd say a few, not a ton, but a few. Oh, right mouse button. Pressing the right mouse button. Why isn't it changing to 0? I guess we'll just have to manually. And yeah, you can just make a few more hills, like. And the end isn't exactly, for this wild mouse, isn't exactly like a real wild mouse, but it's just a tutorial. And fun fact time, I want to put a fun fact in every video. The first wild mouse opened in the 1950s with the name of Wild Mouse, obviously. And we can just add some block breaks here. And then we can just add some turns into the station. I know I should have made these a bit longer, and I know I kind of messed up with the end. That bump is good, but I'd recommend you add some other things, not like this turn, but this is actually really unrealistic. Sorry, the ending part. So you see, we have a wild mouse. A wild mouse. Oh good, we have, let's see it from this angle. Wee! Woo! See, we feel like we're gonna fly off the track. But the power of safety makes it so you don't. You should probably make a turn and do like another one of those hills, but hope you enjoyed this video of how to build a wild mouse. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye!